Happy Sunday. We're out here. Another beautiful morning in ORQUEAUX. I tested negative again for COVID, so we are still trucking, and I'm heading down to the studio. A few other people have come down with it, so yeah, I think we're really just in the thick of it now, but hopefully I will continue to be okay. But it's a really nice morning. I'm gonna get some food and I'm gonna jump into some work. I don't know what I'm gonna do today. I feel a little bit like painting. I also feel a little bit like video editing, so we'll see. I was up at like 4, like sending emails and doing things, and then I went back to sleep, so a bit of a later start and getting out of the house, but I'm glad to have took care of some life things that have been sitting in my inbox that I was just like, I'm not bothering with that. This place definitely does make you want to detach, you know, and just enjoy being here. But here, do you hear that? Just the river running, the birds chirping. It's beautiful. But anyway, let's head over to the chateau. Yeah, like I kind of was tempted to like go in the chat and be like, thank you to everyone who's been testing and being really considerate of me and my condition.
Yeah.
Because I would really love to be able to be like,
What's
the big deal? It's just a cold, you know? But as a high risk person, it's like I'm not really afforded that luxury, so yeah. Yeah. Who there? How you doing? Hi.
How you doing?
Good.
How you feeling?
Good. Tested negative again this morning.
Oh, great.
So we're still
every day.
rolling.
Oh, good.
Yeah, just to be safe. So.
Oh, good. This is looking great.
Yeah, it's coming together.
Yeah.
Okay, hi friends. I decided to stop by the art supply store and pick up some oil pastels. So I've been working with some Sennelier, Mungyo, and Oil Stick without the C in it. Those are the 3 brands. But basically, I just have like a random assortment that I've got from over the years. I've never like really got like a full set, and when I saw that was only €34, I thought I have to grab that because that's quite cheap. And I know that a lot of oil pastels are made here. That's probably why. Let's open it and take a look. I'm also not familiar with this brand, but let's take a look. So these are all the colors. So this is the name of the brand, ORQUEAUX. So you guys can let me know if it's something that you use where you're from. But let me lower this camera and just open it up. Ooh, pretty. It's a really nice set. It gives me a little bit more to expand on as well, because let me compare the other set I have that I've been using and you'll see. So this is my little set of 12 and this is 48. So you're getting a lot more variation and color, especially with like the reds and pinks in here, and the green and blues, like a lot of variety. Like this is really nice. This more minty color is really nice. So, and I don't even have a purple in this set at all. And now I have quite a range. So yeah, happy with that purchase. We're gonna try it out on our painting today. Dusty, hi. Front, you can walk with them, but nah, I'm watching you. No, no.
Feel it half like in your shoes. Maybe just start like.
Dusty. Ah! He's like, follow me. Yeah. Scratching post. Hilarious. another beautiful day here in ORQUEAUX, and I am heading down to the studio. So yeah, I'll be alone in the studio today because my one studio mate has COVID and the other one has decided to go on a day trip to a town called Long, I think. I'll put the name here. But yeah, I just thought it would be a good day to get some studio time by myself, so I decided to hang back and not go on the day trip. I think it was probably an hour and a half car ride each way too, so I don't know, I'm not really feeling sitting in a car for 3 hours, so that's just my feeling today. So yeah, we're just gonna go drop stuff in the studio, have a bit of breakfast, and then we'll jump into it. So funny. The people are going on the day trip. I was like, can you guys grab me like an orange Fanta? And then the Chateau replied, would you like an Orangina? And I was like, yes. So they left me 4 cans here. They really did their big one. Shout out to the Chateau for that. So I'm going to have one on my walk up for breakfast. But yeah, so it'll be nice to be in the studio today and I don't have to wear a mask since I'm here by myself. This is what I was working on yesterday a little bit. So just thinking about like my super bloom motif and how it would look in oil pastel, because you know, this is what it looks like in acrylic. And you know, it's like the French version, very impressionist, but I only did this little corner here. So I'm gonna do the rest of it today, maybe just to play around with that. That was a swatch test from yesterday. How fun are swatch tests? And I love the colors. Yeah, maybe I'll jump back into this one and try and do something with it. I don't no idea. But yeah, there's plenty to do. Lots of symbols to fill in, hang up on my wall. But I am getting the urge to work large again. So yeah, let's eat so we can get down here and figure out what to do today. I've been having a lovely, quiet studio time today. I did finish my oil pastel super bloom, so I'm just kind of letting that sit, just kind of looking at it, thinking about it. And then I was doing a little bit of video editing. And then I was looking at my symbols and I was starting to work on one of them. And I got a text message, or not a text, a DM from Melissa at the Arts Council of Princeton. And she saw this ceramicist and was like, how cool would it be to cut out your shapes in clay and do this? And I think this is wonderful and lovely and it's really inspiring. But then I thought, why don't I start cutting out these shapes and making them into something that I could use as a collage here? And sorry, I'm holding this mic, I'm putting it down. But yeah, I don't typically collage, but that's what I'm here for, right? To experiment, to play. So I went and I got a pair of scissors and some Elmer's glue from the supply closet, and I've had this sitting on the collab wall, but nobody's took to it, and then obviously because of all the COVID stuff going on, we've all been somewhat distancing, trying to distance. So I'm going to take this off the wall and then I'm going to collage it. So I think I'll put maybe like a bit of a background onto a large sheet of paper, maybe lay it on the floor, and then, you know, take some of these shapes and just collage with them. It's like funny, I'm like, the ones that I've already done, and some of them I'm like, okay, like I want to keep that series going for the screen prints, but I could just paint a few more shapes now and yeah, do a little collage action. I feel like I should have a little chat because I think this is probably the only day for the entire residency that I will actually be like alone in the studio unless I come during, I don't want to call it off hours because there's no off hours. You have access to this 24/7, but we all seem to be kind of on the same schedule of you go eat breakfast, you come in, you work till lunch, you go eat lunch, then you work until dinner at 7, and then usually by the time you're done with dinner and catching up with everyone, you know, it's like somewhere between 9 and 10, and then sometimes you go hang out with folks, and like last night we watched White Lotus, the first episode of the new season, and that was fun, and then we ended up even talking after until midnight. So like, you know, it's kind of like socializing hangout time. So I don't tend to come down here at night. Plus, like, the light in here is so good during the day. Like, why would you? But yeah, since I haven't got to talk to you guys much about this residency in my studio space, I just want to share, yeah, some more thoughts. So as I said, I am using this as an opportunity to play and to have fun and to experiment. Fun. And I think it's like I'm here for 3 weeks, but it flies by so incredibly quickly because, you know, I'll work on one painting easy for 3 weeks. And, you know, you want to produce a lot during this time, but I also want to like enjoy the cohort and interacting with other people. And, you know, there was like a day trip today. I chose not to go on it so I could have studio time. But then you're like, am I missing out because I didn't go on the day trip? And then there's another day trip on Thursday. And so it's just that thing of the residency leaves it open for you to do whatever it is that you want to do. So if you're somebody who wants to take the day trips and to get inspired and sort of collect references, and then
I mean, likely even with me, like when I go home, I'm still going to be processing and I'm going to have new work come out of, my time here. But it's sort of like you're trying to like fill the inspiration well as much as possible. A lot of people are using the wall space because, these studios here are much larger than what they have at home. Or some people don't even have studios at home. So, some people are trying to take advantage of that. We're doing like little photo shoots and, the writers are, talking to the artists and participating in the different things. It's like you're trying to do everything and there's just not going to be enough time to do everything. So, I think like if you were to choose to do this residency, just know that, be comfortable with that, and just be open to the experience and what it is that's happening. So I really lucked out because everybody in my cohort is really friendly. I'm able to get along with them. I don't feel as if I'm like bothering anybody if I have questions and want to talk to them about things. Everyone's very like generous with their spirit, with their knowledge, and they're just like fun to hang out with. So I appreciate that. But yeah, you can easily get distracted here just by like the beauty of like what's outside my window. Like, I just like, I would love to just go for a walk right now, and then part of me is like, well, why don't you? But then I'm also like, I'm doing this, but then I also want to do that. It's like bouncing around. Like I made like a little reel of like showing me in the studio and it's like me standing and then I'm sitting and then I'm at the door and then I'm talking to my booth mate. Oh my gosh, so many art fairs. I'm talking to my studio mate and I'm like boom, 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 bouncing around. And yeah, I guess you could say I'm just not locked in the same way that I try to lock in when I'm in my home studio. And it's like I came all the way here to be like, you'll be free of distractions because you're not at home. But meanwhile, I feel that like, am I missing out on something? If I'm down here working, is everybody hanging out without me? Like, it's an interesting juxtaposition that I wasn't expecting to feel. Like, I thought I would be like, oh yeah, I'm just going to be locked in. This is where I'm going to be the whole time. But like, I really like the people here and I like spending time with them and getting to hang out. And like, I even went to breakfast this morning and I was talking to a fellow resident and, just learning about him and what he does and like his way of like thinking about his work and the art world was super fascinating. And then like, next thing you know, it's 11 o'clock and I'm like, shoot, I haven't even started anything today. So it's like, yeah. I'm in the phase of it's like, am I going to try and find balance while I'm here at this point? Probably not. I'm probably just going to keep going every day and letting each day lead me where it's going to lead me because that's what this experience is going to be for me. And I'm okay with that. But anyway, yeah, I've been having a really nice time. It is a shame about COVID because the residency, like one of the staff was saying like they haven't really had like a COVID outbreak like this since like 2021, like when things were like that. So it's a shame that it happened to us. And then one of my fellow artists was saying they're like, maybe it's because we like we're hanging out more than other cohorts hang out. And I was like, yeah, that would make a lot of sense because yeah, we all get along and we're having such a fun time. But anyway, I'm going to jump into some of this collage and see where that leads me. Like, I think I'm going to come back with a lot of unfinished work, but then I think I'll have stuff to play with when I get home. So that's great. So let's do this. Let's keep making more stuff. And I should also say real quick, if you have any questions about this residency or anything that I am doing, leave it in a comment below and I will answer you guys. I always do my best to answer all the comments. So yeah, just get at me. I'm an open book.
Actually, if it wasn't you, it'd be me.
Yeah.
I was right behind you.
Good morning, friends. We are on day 12, I think, of my time here in ORQUEAUX, or it might be day 13. I don't know. All I know is that 1 week from today, I will be cleaning up my studio because we're gonna have like our open studios next Tuesday, and then we leave first thing next Wednesday. So, yeah, it's coming to the end week stretch, but we are still in week 2 right now. So I'm going to enjoy that. It is a beautiful day here. So nice. I will definitely be working with the studio door open. I got into some new work yesterday. I was sent a post by my friends at the Arts Council of Princeton of a ceramic piece that looked sort of like clay collage, and it was using colorful shapes and forms, and they said it reminded them of my work and they would like to see me do it in clay. But then I thought, why don't I be doing that in paper here? So then I started cutting up some of the drawings, the work that I did when I first arrived, when I was warming up. I cut that up and collaged it on. So like, I just had a good old time with that. And I'm gonna make some new, maybe larger shapes today to collage onto it. I'm just doing paper collage on top of canvas, and I laid in the canvas, and yeah, I don't know. I'm excited. I'm like, this might be like the big piece I make here, in a sense. So, but we'll see. I have the morning. It's about 9:30 right now. I just had breakfast with everybody, and I know we have an artist statement workshop, which is great because I need it. I need it badly. I haven't updated my statement in a long time, and it's pretty disjointed. Like, I need a good general one, and then I need to write ones specifically about my painting, specifically about my ceramics, and specifically about my public art. Like, I need one for each practice, because I think I was trying to combine it into one, and I'm talking about like improvisation and all of this, and I'm like, but that's really how I glaze pieces, and it's really, but even then I plan that a little bit, and then public art I have to plan. So we're just gonna park here because there's a guy mowing the lawn there. And yeah, so I'm like, I feel like pretty good with the painting one, but it doesn't really encompass everything I do. So I think this will be a good workshop. It's only an hour, so we're gonna really breeze through everybody's statements. We'll see. But last night we had a bonfire, and we're all just hanging out, and then somebody says, "What is that?" And we all look up into the sky, and we see this thing. I'm gonna put it here or here. And it's moving across the sky in a spiral, like the outside is spiraling. We can see it with the naked eye, but like not as bright as in the photo, but like you can see it. We're all like, what is happening? And then it just fades and ultimately disappears. And none of us had ever seen anything like that. And we're like, what the heck is that? So we messaged like the group thing, and we're all sending our photos in, and people are like, are you guys photoshopping something together and trying to play a prank? And we're all like, no, like we literally just saw this. Long story short, ends out, it was like a Starlink dumping fuel. So that's what that looks like. And yeah, if you've never seen it before and you just look up in the night sky, because it's really, you know, it's dark out here at night. You get a really gorgeous night sky. Like, I haven't seen a night sky this beautiful since I was in Inverness. But, oh, someone's coming up the driveway. Hold on. So anyway, that kind of freaked us all out, but ends out, yeah, that was just Starlink dumping fuel. So if you've never seen that, check that out online. This is Allison. My studio mate, my lady. So yeah, we're going down to the studio, and now we're gonna make some art. See you down there. you get what you needed at the art supply store?
Not yet. I'm gonna go.
Oh, you're on your way down.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I love the vocabulary from, I'm assuming, churches and things.
Yeah, that was from the church day.
I love that.
Kind of like, I've been finding like organic and non-organic shapes around
Yeah.
and just been playing with that. And then I don't know why yesterday I just decided I'm gonna start collaging. Somebody sent me something in clay that is similar to my mark making, and I do ceramics, so they were like, you should like try this. And then I looked at it and I went, that could be collage. Why am I not doing collage? So now I'm making a bunch of stuff and doing that.
It's so fun.
I'm having a lot of fun. But it's sort of, yeah, combining like my own mark making with, you know, the images I've seen here repeated and things. So
Yeah.
it's like a nice way to commemorate the time here.
Yeah, I really like this blue shieldy shaped one.
Yeah, that's from their crest, the ORQUEAUX crest on the front gate. Like every morning I walk in, I see it, you know?
Yeah, and this one too.
That's everywhere.
It
I
is.
mean, the concrete fence out here has it.
Yeah, like a lot of the symbols are like.
On the lamp, like the lamps, the sconces in front of the house have that behind it. Like it's a lot of these things are very repeated.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like those two there, I'm like, oh yeah.
You recognize it, yeah. It's funny, that one is literally everywhere, and every time I do it, I'm not 100% happy with how it's come out, so I keep redoing it, but we'll get there.
How do I leave my mark?
Leave your mark, yeah. Abstract, or if you want to work from a reference, whatever speaks to you. I would love if somebody would do the portal
Whoa, yeah.
from last night, just like...
I want to write about the portal.
Yeah.
Is it this paper, or what paper can I?
Yeah, I'm gonna get you a piece of paper.
Estava a viver, caminhando na vida, sempre chorando por uma nova ferida. Mas como até que de um mato nasce uma flor, muitas vezes é da dor que vem o amor. Pensava que era um engano. Olho seus olhos de luz e vejo um anjo. Esqueci dos tropeços, esqueci das caídas em noites perdidas. Vou encontrar o meu lar. Foi do seu sorriso que encontrei a paz. Alguém que preciso pra não olhar mais pra trás. Foi do seu sorriso que encontrei a paz. Alguém que preciso pra não olhar mais pra trás.
Oh, he loves you! Look how happy it is!
Really carefully.
Yeah.
Go, you see his armpits?
Yeah.
You just, right in front of his armpits, you're gonna like very lightly grab him.
Uh-huh.
And then underneath, like that.
Scoop. Okay.
Just
I'm,
scoop.
I'm not
Very
afraid
gentle.
that I'm gonna.
You don't have to be like so soft that he jumps out of your hand, but you don't want to squeeze him because.
So in front of his armpit. Will someone shine a light over
You
here?
got it. Go.
Oh, hey,
Yeah, look, he's
bud.
jumping towards you. He's your friend.
Hey, bud. Oh,
No.
What a beaut.
he doesn't want to be big.
Okay, well, come pick up my frog. Ready? He's very tolerant. This is my
Have you
my
seen,
general.
on YouTube?
Okay, ready? Go. Just grab. Scoop. Shoop. Shoop. You can't be. No. Don't be scared of him. You just go whoop.
Have you seen
Like that.
Fishing Garrett on Instagram? And he grabs things out
Oh,
of
no.
his hand.
Well, now he's gonna jump out of your hand. You have to hold him so that
Okay.
he can't escape.
Hey,
Yeah.
bro. Hey, bro.
There you go.
Hey, bro.
Look.
There's one jumping towards you.
Look. See, we can get this one. Where'd the other one go?
She just picks them up like
This one.
you are.
This must be like an American thing.
That's an Alabama thing.
This
I'm from Jersey. I ain't doing that shit. See, and I'm also a city slicker. Yeah. I